Now before we get started, for those of you looking to help further develop the Epic Live Wallpaper app, make sure to check out my Patreon, where all subscribers will always receive free monthly gems. So here's a massive shout out to all of these awesome supporters. Now on to our main event. This week, joining our ever-growing list of live wallpapers and awesome home screen setups is another unique user request, this time as a follow-up to our female barista setup. With a request score of over a whopping 38,000, we once again head over to a coffee shop. Now this barista setup is just as soothing as the previous, bringing a combination of washed out elements which match the tone of our unique live wallpaper, with of course the main focus being around the creation of our coffee. So if you guys like this one, make sure to smash that like button, it will really help out the channel. And of course, as always, make sure to submit your live wallpaper requests right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. And not forgetting to boost any that you guys want to see made next higher up the list. So here we are with another simple yet subtle home screen setup with washed out pastel colors used across the whole system. It's definitely a clutter-free home screen that you guys for sure are going to love, with all of our home screen elements positioned higher up the screen, allowing us to truly appreciate the coffee making process. Now along with these washed out app icons, we've also got a perfectly themed date indicator to the right, as well as this notification like music indicator. Now to replicate this look on your Android phones, you're going to need Nova Launcher, KWGT, and as an optional finish, either Hex Installer or One Shade. But don't worry, I'll leave links down below for everything that you guys are going to possibly need. So let's jump right into it with some Nova Launcher tweaks. Firstly, with cleaning up our notification panel. For this, within Nova Launcher settings, just simply head to the look and feel section and then disable show notification bar. After which, we're going to do a couple little tweaks within the home screen section. So once you're here, starting right at the top, firstly, we're going to set the desktop grid to 9 down and 4 across. And as for the icon layout, we want to first disable labeling, as well as decrease the icon size. And as a final tweak here, we're also going to disable the dock. But just before we leave, make sure to scroll further down the page, and under advanced options, you want to make sure you toggle on widget overlap as well as overlap when placing. These are going to help us when we're repositioning the home screen widgets. Now, before we go any further, let's grab ourselves this awesome live wallpaper. For this, just simply head over to my custom collection app, Epic Live Wallpapers, and you'll find it there. And remember, if you want me to animate one of your favorite images, make sure to submit it right within the app itself. And of course, don't forget to boost it higher up the list. And every week, I'll be making the #1 ranked request. Next up, let's grab ourselves these washed out pastel colored icons, coming courtesy of the Aura pack. Just simply head over to Nova Launcher's look and feel section and apply the pack as your system icons. And once done, goes without saying, just simply load in all of your app icons to the home screen, and let's move on to our KWGT widgets. Starting things off in the top right of our screens with this organic themed date indicator. Straight from the 180 pack is the widget Greenleaf. From your widget drawer, just simply load in a KWGT layout to your home screen, and then you want to resize it so it looks something like this. And here, to make sure that we don't accidentally tap on any of these widgets while we're trying to open an app, make sure to also long press it and select the option to send it to the back. Now within KWGT itself, all we're really going to do with this widget is simply adjust its size. For this, all you have to do is head over to the layer tab and adjust the scale option. Here for my screen size, I went for a slight decrease to 80. And of course, make sure to hit save before you leave. Now let's move on to the second widget of the setup, this unique message notification time music indicator. Straight from the All-Night pack is widget 30. Now here we're going to repeat exactly the same steps as we did in the first widget. So let's start things off by loading in a KWGT layout to our home screen, resize it so it looks like this, and within the KWGT settings itself, we're once again going to use the layer option to increase the widget size. But this time, just make sure to use the tick boxes on the right hand side to select scale and then hit the calculator button that appears in the top right of your screen. This is going to allow you to easily adjust the scale just as we did in the first widget. It's as simple as that. And now wrapping up the setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across your whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. Or alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. Now if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure to hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next one. And as for your live wallpaper requests, make sure to boost them right within the Epic Live Wallpaper app itself. See you guys next time on Into the Parkerverse.